Her name is Professor.
FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
29.5 minutes past the Peace 104.3. Yeah, the shedding Emma Inuya Dan Kokrokoo Yeboa. Kwaku, baby, I will be a Unyaba Philomena Arthur. Na yeta friend Abnesia and you didn't know Chida. I'm gonna Swedro Libya House, Kill Me Park, into Mam between Abidjan Mumina, Yade Sankai Boy, and Mamon. Na Yenya Kokrokoo Yeboa. Kwaku, baby, I will be a mouth shedding Unyaba Philomena Arthur, Abnesia, and the no now Chida in 1 week. I'm gonna Swedro Libya House, Kill Me Park. Inti emebushini na shedding. Kwesi Pratwa 9:30 is the time. Kwesi machi akwaba.
Master.
Boko de.
Bibiada.
Yeda nyame ase. Nana kumia ewa ha. Nana machi akwaba o.
Kwa me Joso.
You want many agina.
Yeah, where's your?
Oh yes.
I know I'm Fred.
Say for near sineja. When your code be na. Inti na mi nim says a poisonous code and a non-poisonous code. Akwaba here the nyame ase say we nya ho de abeka.
Me da se Kwame.
Me da se Prof Machibium.
Ya join ne.
Boko de.
Wa hwa.
Apom de yo ho.
Je ho ade a cheme.
Aka de aka. Aka de aka.
No se
The book allowance na.
Sabeyo. We do de akofa.
There be your friend B&R, Book and Research,
Book and Research.
Allowance. Kwesi?
Yes.
Maybe a chairman bia na o ka say running mate ho asem. Wa break kra. Na ehun de ne de kokoko. Opanyin John Dramani Mahama eyi sebe men ka say no ka fo so ne oba be ka no ho. Ene no aye 2024 abato. Professor Nana Jino Poko Ajiman or dem din amanfo nyina ayo NDC aboaje no so. Ye hwe nim se Nana Kumia na beba se Kokrokoo se ebia wa Kwesi Pratt nsu. The issue of running mates home. Electoral Commission so dia tudwa say omo fa CIB ma for voter registration best 37th May. Meaning say na when ji ho pass and indelible in Kenebeka says almost say abeka. Election date so oye wa kan ha. So ojidi say nka dede asabio nka ho hia. yɛnkɔ ne yɛbɛkɔ ɛkyerɛ yɛpɛsɛ yɛsesɛm ane yɛasesɛm aba mu saa ma menim sɛ wona na ɔmutie wo deɛ a but ɔmokɔɔ ipac ne adeɛ nyina baeɛ no baabi abɛdu nie kwasi ɛte wo sɛ bra kwasi
obia onimfo na ɔwɔ ani na ɔwɔ aso nyɛ bɛyɛ nyɛ nwanwa koraa
professor na gye nyɛ wɔ
ɛnyɛ nwanwa kapra ɛnyɛ nwanwa koraa saa ne bɛkɔ no na saa na akɔ no ɛkyinye bi ani na ɛnoma bi wɔ hɔ a yɛka no sɛ ɛyɛ nsɛnkyerɛnni anaasɛ deɛ yɛka no sɛ
ndeɛ na wopɛ sɛ ɔkyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ nwanwa
dabi ɛnyɛ nwanwa koraa
okay ɛnɛ kyerɛ sɛ nyɛ nsɛnkyerɛnni
yɛkɔto aba no wie yɛto aba wie since then bɛsi dan no a yɛbɔ ɔma no bi nso ɔno na ɛbɛwura ne mate sɛ dwuma bi aba na sɛ ɔmampani ntumi ankɔ ɔmampani dada John Mahama ntumi ankɔ ɔno no soma no ɛno ɛnyɛ signal
ɛyɛ nsɛnkyerɛnne a ɛdi biribi anim
exactly for the last more than 3 years Minkan Putokasem, she has been deputizing for President Mahama throughout.
Okay.
Again,
the signs were clear.
So clear. And Jimmy, one who requests back from money, this is mean I'm free as Santimin and free, and I didn't know. Come in a demo and they can't send for so many. And a bemu. Inti, Yaka say. Mami Sabio Tafrache. Only ni phone.
Using the word of phone crown and moi papa.
Moi crap, and moi come in no yard.
Ojana Naso said
Obia Nania Biesa Nima Diasa.
Mekamra no Vice Chancellor. She was the first Vice Chancellor of a public university. First female vice, yes. About the kind.
In terms of idea was soon for was idea could do a way any idea. Openia Jacum, you can't say, and then me treating bow.
One bar.
Eh? So Openia Jacum stand at Moniaka. And you hear then like a satia. Near Matia, Amy Hukakra, Metia Nona, Master Womasu.
Are they?
As we did 70 years, and today.
Ah, next week's President Bedi 80.
70 years, a Musua, and I said, Media, Kwame.
Crazy.
Near here, and I saw your bar. Near here,
but I'm not so boy crazy.
Oh, Kwame, make about the Mamiki Cambra.
So we advocate for women in Tinamika.
But I just saw your buying to me, didn't you? You're somebody being yet. As I say, your mom, Marquine, more to train you, bet me, and no more Buama or Manu Tumpo.
Yeah.
But in that process, we select the best.
Yeah.
Because there are women who qualify as the best. Oh, it's
true.
Just all poor baby and no could dan kwanchen oba obi dikan hu no bi asbra kodi o man pani nyɛ saa de yɛ no enti oyo oba ehu hia pa so oyo oba lambo mo oyo oba sonko wakyerɛ bi no da ho plane on am channel
yeah
na 70 no de omu njai ka o yo so man pani o tisu sese no masa wo yakɔ 80 atwam akɔ is a thing that the Castle with the Lanka.
I can't bear now 3 million no 80 years.
Exactly. They are the Indian free mukra. Ni here pan say President Mahama say Dr. Baumia say why Mahama Yarega why you Ghana Bitumpo.
Amen.
And I'm a boy. I don't know here. And in the you know, so I don't know too franca, obey na bed ye training a dinina. The cracker and say, a dear never Ghana a tumpong. Because I say, Fakwa Ghana one, and yan need you. Obie knew a matters workers of Fakwa one, and need some, and yan need some. Into a perceived free. na yekoye why na actually you say or what attributes na be my yekoye ni. That is the critical question. Basic critical question. Na the nansani many penifo ni bi edi nkomo one on one. Penifo ni bi NPP NDC. Pa mi no di nkomo over the last 3-4 days. Na me no di nkomo na so make an say na mo ni amukeka ina no e die ni be magana kwani and obi a chere na so we be die this at the level of the conversation it is difficult to see a lot of difference. We show them in a most experience
at the level of conversation,
private
conversations, yeah.
And if you are no, but why not or didn't me or sibe yo what I say? Why not didn't me or
Beyoyo?
That is the critical issue CCI. We are saying na G2 say abrofo ya jiji ya kosi boni. Hii na G2 obi eni Ghana o G2 say abrofo ya jiji ya kosi boni. Hii na nim say prescriptions on them over the years na anya duma. E ka ho ne ya bre. Hii na nim say over the last couple of years Bob Bebre say hii na ya tumi bi so.
Yeah.
No, and they share your name, say, then I'm a query. Now, media, Dan Mikan, Ubi and Niwa, what bed Nimu Becca Sopeso or yet on Montpellier. One dream on Montpellier man who bear 10 years ago. Ubi and Becca said, Dr. Bowman, and Rank one way and I did so no Montpellier could bear. I not be at it. Owura John Dramani Mahama enya ne nansa ene ro na dwen so be o mampeni mama yarga o munina obi aye na dwen da so nyo mampeni akobe na aye wa dwen so nyo mampeni anka be ya wo hihye nyoma wo tutu nyoma nsa na obe yesa
obetutu
afide mu be na afide afi enfie mienu enfie miensa ni e twen da be na campaign team beba da be na running mate beba ale no mo ha yesa. Someone you want to do Munkofi and Koda.
Say be a more consultation, broad consultations. Ebino
what you so no Mampenia be na will start your plans. Won't train answer. It is hard in the media to just say not dear MF. Na kwa mbeka ya ude mu haya na mba na misiru. Oshiwa a friend said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia they announcing the campaign team. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
The candidate them. And I'm because woman in term na running mate no some brantel. Fortunately, President John Dramani Muhammad is running mate, but he said they are trying of being full Bawumia. I'm so far the game running. There be a deal for Froba. I don't pay Dimbiaba.
There hena
anything I know pay you share chronicle anymore. I say Bawumia to choose female running mate. There be a people from either female and male, either Ashanti region and another region, and so Basa. They how crazy.
They how.
No how kwame nyana no pay ba.
Na say kwesi and the speculation amount for be amount for some political interests.
Na so tusu ya kan no pay ke be hu sadi. We catch running mate kan no pay ke be hu sadi. Ani o me hu ya. Na obi wo ha masa. So ni kan di. Obi wo hwe no. Musa kwa yi mo no ma. Ombo no ma o. Ofui pa.
Sabe.
Oh, there be where they said. No more. Oh, free pa. No, I started campaign. Oh, no, my penny be the Jacobe. I didn't know. And I maho quine ubia keke. Ubiera keke. Oh, sorry, I was your baby. Nani, one woman, you need a woman ya. Ka ombaya dinner. Who's on Munkasa? What was that?
So my dear.
On your campaign. Professor Nana Jane Opokwajo, what is all your campaign? 1 year campaign. One koye press conference. One could chase Sikama U-Twing and koye statement. 1 year as we ono na nisake.
Sena ose ono na chese afane deda. Ona ne or represent it afane deda.
There be answer.
Teba no nim se afane deda.
There be so hwe for mo.
So ono so no hwe for.
Okay, ono so hwe for.
Ente me
From
yaso.
the said and the papa.
Who say who hwe for mu se be fa no. No so hwe for mu se be fa no. Ente na 1 year campaign.
Obiara o tumi hwe for mu da chine de na tese wa be. Problem je. Na Masa Kwame, hell, many had me crouching Viviani. Neabeya will be sorry or Cocasa Ninti as media. If you voter region to Dolly Minas Amico, who free voter region to your voter region. Who free voter region when you voter regional? Obi has media, if you are Santi, do Asante for Sunti and find me in Quayo. Masa. How does that resolve the economic problems we confront us? How does that break down inflation? How does that improve the value of the city? Those are not important considerations at all. Master, say, Ufri Eastern region. Now what being now do man na wo vision na bebuama omane tumpon na woni presidential candidate no we compatible mu kokun to kwat say Akane Rollins ni ebi aye hunu na say na why not? Why should your coming from the eastern region be a disqualification? And as all the free northeast, why should that be a qualification? Master, if you ask somehow opening some bakaya. I'm saying Poland. O man penny ni na bedi eche no mu yanuanu. Okay.
Na Ghana han ke befini.
Anu ni enne. Anu ni ewo mu.
Na kwesi wo nka befini.
Why not?
Kwesi wo there.
Why not? I mean, and I'll give you many other examples. Nicaragua. O man penny no ni yiri na bedi eche. Ni yiri o.
Te inka John Mahama fa Ibrahim Mahama anase Baumia fa ninua baako a nka wo kwesi bra be tiase
Master temi o on fa no se oye ninua so fa so oye ninua dia de me kwatia
de bra so oye ninua but wabin eno so
fantastic o ya ben me kwame se ninua that's what just so do mine no that's what just say ne nisrade hunu bebua mo man na tumpum ni nua na so nimadwuma no ne ade ne de wana what is the problem
kwesi ben kai obia no me kai John Ejekom Kufuor ene ni nua Kwame Adokufo amanfo we president Kufuor dua Ghana say o de ni nua me say amanfo
na say me nyama because we had the case of Nicaragua say Daniel Ortega the Yereno was a guerrilla fighter herself in her own right. She was a leader. Why do you deny her simply because of a worry papa? What is the problem? We have a bit to say South Africa. So Winnie Mandela, Mandela, a vice, meaning this could be ever complete. Because in her own right, she had earned that position.
But when you say, your cultural values and your settings are different. Into be a honor betiasia. In so you be in a sour high, be at in town tower, but how about that? Crazy.
But your cultural values need your settings in the no more me and quay, my young country. The MYM and quay, yet. Look for be of your Santina. And then you show so Santina Okasa or maybe you be vice president. Ubenya nipa be 5,000. It will be a no fan so for Santin to be vice president. Ade Utino Mentehune woman answer. It is at the end the free mokra media no hear me. Men kase Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Kofa Samira Baumia as his running mate, being Casa, near no America. But America said he should look for competence. He should look for people with party history. He should select from among those who are able to do the work. Who just regionalism, ethnicity, some from grammars, to me, that is my position. Nah, Kwame. So the running mate to some year come on Kwame. They been cried dear massa. Prime Minister Kwamunye. Kwame. Ebi constituency delegates cry in Tusu or the friend saying what delegates cry in Tusu or the constituency.
Oka party.
So Budi Samas Wamunye Kobi. Nothing. Ebi no do running mate ni campaign team ni ade ya keka hosebu. Ebi the almost starting crowd wo. Abajo so aka bosu nku. Jawadro asembe munit. Openi. Say what election cry enye yo.
Say the ojo pen odin fufu.
Hey, asembe ni. Eso mo ni abiro so mo ni wo mo ka ho pa.
Na na ntimi mbodi.
O say.
Na na ntimi mbodi.
Ana kwa we ye bodi wo ti wuni. So wuni, openi wuni.
There be opinion.
Openi wuni can grow.
That party na Dawson. Enti mo de hin.
Eti ahin wo mo tumi ayi wo mo flag bearer. Ni ansa. Ni aka no mo yi.
David, enti nkaye ni nya.
Ahin wo mo akọ Congress. Ahin and wo mo tumi ayi ward elections, grab constituency elections. Ahin ye nim ye nim. E kan ho bi na de na koye two party situation. Obi aso on play two party. Obi enya ya ka third force bi aba. Na third force ni anyway. So won't you be near ward elections so cry you new constituency no be do a national. And then I'll be third force man ye.
Question say ya okay dem say o party CPP A7 na okay. O party CPP A7 na okay.
Mpesa me kan say kan me kan say.
But to kan. O party CPP A7 na okay.
Afa munim.
Minim. O me da na.
Unim. Ne kan unim.
Minim. O party.
Na unim na tese kan. I don't be kashe man.
O party CPP.
Mpesa me e free man.
I don't know Diminka. Anya o party.
Kwesi. Obi e kan your person oka. Nti wo so kan your person oka.
Me do ni dey no so be kan your person.
Ye bisao. Kwa bi se fa kan. Bisao.
And I'm sure unim. Nti mo bisame.
Oh,
and I was this audio be kasa mama. And I read na ye
me catch ama chere kwa na ebisa. We see o party CP.
Na de minu ni asem. Utumi ka ni ape. Na mo mami amen ka ma.
Ese okoboa na mo ye nhehye ntem.
No pentukwa mami.
Okoboa party we.
Pentukwa mami.
Party ya party. Koboa na ni ya. Esinto ya uke. Omo ntiesi.
Me share Hassan Yariga.
Body venue.
Kumasi. Ay, shopa. Or open top old school car be black one. No Jinem near driving or Asmas H baby. Yeah, he's a meaning nebo but then easy.
But Nana Mamika said as a matter of fact, over the last 8 years, maybe 9 years, I've not held any position in the Convention People's Party. I'm not part of the leadership. Me can be here. In the near course of hall. Yeah, me team is any was with here. That's the truth.
But your party, Anna.
Oh, me see me and crewmates. I know my cat, baby, I make and I dare me granny free. She said, "Man, me is to promote the ideas of Nkrumah." So, who sir?
Yeah,
and I did for. And the party Nankasa no crane to use it be your mouth. Because the last 9 years that I've been in this country, I'm not part of any structure. I don't hold any position, nothing. What do I do?
Do you remember?
Avide. Probably. Yeah, interview.
Brother.
No, you know, a panelist here. Who
didn't come on. Didn't come
Consider. Okay. Na yakasana na obitri madwin so ba wo say menkai the late Professor Irama Adi, a biochemist. Yeah, the very first host of what is today the National Science and Maths Quiz. I'll say, remember, she was the first president of a university, even though it was a private university, Anglican University College of Technology. The late Professor Irama Adi, a biochemist. And also, you have the first host of today what we call the National Science and Maths Quiz. Me can also have Professor Jikumu Sri. I about Prof for the NGO. Oh, Dolphin.
First woman professor.
Yes. And I also Professor Ramadis was the first woman to receive a PhD in natural sciences. May she find rest forever. And at this point, let me also say a very good morning to her widow, former national athlete, Eko Adi. Good morning, sir, wherever you are. Here's to wish you well. Anyway, Nana, iti yasha chronicler, Baumia to choose female running mate? Question. And no being who some near canon. Professor Nana Jane in Yakika home, voter registration, new CI, and matters arising. Nana Pachamiti.
You call me Medasi.
Medasi.
I'm in share with you for. I will say Jampentena ni birthday.
Question.
Jampentena inimnoa.
Yeah, Nana kwesi Jampente.
Oh, okay.
Afisha papa.
Yeah, man, Afisha Patra.
It's here day.
Now, because you don't need me, so
Question.
who do I would that? Because you don't need me, as I can. Oh, yeah.
That's how a day now start.
In general, no names will be in the bed.
Question. I don't know what to call that.
That's the only department.
Yes, that actually.
And I question.
And Nana kwesi Jampente. Aye.
And waring yeah, opening waring go say you bring the dollar for ka ade mo. Kawaye bon.
E bi obefro.
Ade san ya emu nyame sobo.
Ona dipa na ye mo na baso.
Onim say na bibisa kwesi question back mienu bi. Onim din komo. O say adin some bibisa no question. Now jam I paint your tiny fear. Who be the question was studio?
Was it any
Papa? Papa.
Kwame.
Nana come here.
Mamina a Omeyinu NDC a professor.
Professor Nana Pukajman. Nana Jean.
Yeah. She's a good woman.
Good.
Or you'll be a ne hun shada enye ehibia in terms of the public profile.
Yeah.
Me who be our castle Nana Jena Cocken Bibia a buffo and I share buffo and emphata. I'm sorry, or any papa. Ocean credentials and so credentials I can say.
Dibia.
Ocean Dibia. Yeah. Professor. First Chancellor of
Vice Chancellor of the Public University.
Major public university. Keva as well.
Yeah, UCC.
And she's a good person. Now, of course, in terms of gender, so no. Or the BB ticket, no, because for your back, until at least there's a gender balance. Or the choice.
But she was there in 2020 as well.
Yeah. But still, the gender balance is back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just adding to the fact that she was there.
Then, yeah.
Well, first of all, we share Central Region.
Yeah. So, Sarge no Mulusu here.
They increased their seats from 4 to 12 in the Central Region. One check.
Now, they increased their seats so many places. In Central Region.
Exactly. But that's an indication of an upward movement.
But then just say if it was peculiar to central region, then you can attribute it to her. But they give their seats in many more regions.
I'm just mentioning one of the gains they made. The other gain they made was that they reduced their vote deficit by 500,000 votes countrywide.
Then also, how do you attribute that to her?
No, I'm just saying so the team performed well.
No, because you are talking about Nana J, not the team. So how do you attribute that to her?
The second in command in the team, Nana Kumia.
Inti
Nana Twaso.
Inti Kwame Sana Makane, she's a good person, but really, me there. And Nipe Pia Metio Masem. There really is no excitement about the candidate channel. Even though she's a good person, onye Obia, oya exciting.
I know I see anything.
And the kind exciting, open your can say.
I want a coffee bar.
True.
What's the idea?
Chairman, dear, me say exciting. I can't say. Let me chance you retrieve. As I'm saying.
Send your open all canoe. One is all to me cana. Maybe cana a beer and then on.
And then on qua.
Now, me, I'm a coffee some.
As I.
The hour coffee bar.
Okay. The candidate channel to me are exciting.
Okay.
In fact, I'm saying I can retrieve, but in fact, excitement can see be a ember. And that's why now in your crazy practice catcher and say over the time, you know, John Mama said when Timmy Uncle become a minute kusina name. Yeah, we didn't even know. Kwame Pona uni.
Oh, man, who back me no be?
But the question can I own say sir, na kwesi say sir zaneti enti yeah, then about 2008 no cry like 2020 now I start make a crowd because me share say what the people for paper but me who excitement there on one region central region cry the NDC couldn't win it into on one region central region went to me and deliver. But in Papa, the answer say Abia this time or the BB Sunkubaba Beka campaign one campaign no I exciting kakrama ni NDC for ticket. But we share 2020 ni there really there was no excitement. In fact, they na ye boni dino, John Mama boni dino. That also na anko ye da papa yenua kuman so free. Tian parenti mama me no had the ngwa yirawo nsisem kra.
Yeah.
But sana makano in papa nti yanhwe. Me there because me ngin this or the BB strunkun fufuro bia eba John Mahama campaign.
Innocent bystander.
Are they?
The comments are you.
And as innocent bystander.
Now, what is a bit of Obama, Nana Kumia, vice president?
Oh, send the Atiwa.
Into only innocent bystanders. Interested party.
Crazy.
Innocent bystander.
Oh, something could be vice president. Why wouldn't you say vice president? You imagine say me do be a crumble.
Na me could be vice president.
Hey, now I'm going for bomb. I'm also could be vice president. And won't he? Anyway, you were soon.
Na Kwame,
yes, Nana.
Na Kwesi Kase. Say it's me vice president in Temwa.
Yeah.
Ebemasa
Running mate, no.
Running mate in Temwa. Ebemasa Koka.
Echa.
And the Chronicle mode now can you say female running mate for Baumia or chance will be for Beba. Only in the running mate in India. Now, all kind speculation, because this is what is a meeting. And also, it will be no speculation or more. Or be show me phone so. And I mean minimum WhatsApp groups will be formed not the work or be form WhatsApp will be a miensa. Nana Akufo for running mate. CBR say be national elections to NPP national executive. You see we artist Nana Akufo call for chairman or call for general secretary or call for we be share WhatsApp groups P nothing for Nana Akufo so voter for enti there AC no there sa speculation e be koswa na yema Baumia yema no mre kakra yewo March. It was by May now or the vice president choice no be in as the running mate no or the aba.
Oh mami hintana.
Baumia obey presidential candidate. I'm say last year November, December, January, February. Intibe Bosumi 9 eni. Waya ni campaign team, waya ni manifesto team. Moye chuma. Yera John Mahama kra ye was presidential candidate. Afiaba. And for him to take 1 year to bring the same Edin, same Nana Jim Pokwachiman. And Nukra taking John Mahama 1 year. Enti Baumia Dia Ediba Busumi saying, yeah, man, time kakra. Kwesi, enti Tobomano. In another
Mahama ye na mbe dia ye mu dia dia na mo contest.
Oh, there be ain't taking.
Mahama ye na mbe dia ye mu dia dia. E dey ka ye no election for man ni enko.
Yo, worry.
Pacho me.
Kwame men kan say na Mahama and I use about there. Mahama take you 1 year. Men kan say you be take 1 year. And amakasa. Me see May me sure say by May.
Ain't all my hinter na.
Me come dream natural. So we fan say hinter.
Hey.
And there was one.
Okay, campaign team when I say May na beba so.
But nyame na me choose running mate no.
The entire makers say interestingly.
Me GD say by May and not the thing aba.
Somebody was born in May.
Yeah. Why don't know?
Well, we'll find out. Somebody was born in May.
Kwame why some that it will be a capture me.
Oh, there be. There be come. O can mean into that maybe son. Somebody was born in May.
What the studio ha?
Debbie. Kwesi am say August. Hey, open your month be. August.
May.
March here.
Oh, March.
Hey. Open your could be 70 years March.
Enyani ajana 20 years.
Open your kumo 1070 this month.
Enti yema Baumia mreka kre. Ye na nche kra, but uhwe science no kra chese. Ordinary my be exciting eba. Or in the campaign team or in the manifesto team. I can running mate enche bia. Na kwesi ka se running mate podium ke hu hia niam ni bi ai na hu hia ni competence ideally minister make kan otwe mo panyin fa che
ni papa mu a
kaza na ba no nanso enya nim se ebi ase no enye ideal world.
Sasa se men kancho say excitement na wo kan o say o pache say Nana Jane de na enya hoho bi asa.
Okay, so that maybe so opinion na chere now.
Sasa ya tie da say.
No bizam na make.
Ozo bi aka. Wo so bi aba be kache.
Obi hu asem na wo ka. Enam nim adwena e wo tiri mu a enti wo kasa. Diza me kotre ase na baby a me de fa no. Ebi anya sa na tia. Na obega ta ha me kwa anya sa na me ka no opani na kan ye. Ti na me pedi entia.
Ni bisa wo se sa kase ye be kan wo twi mu sen. And first time I may be sour what boy me.
There will be some.
We quite also Debbie.
Ya in town fat or nipper bisa.
Oh dear, open your yashi. Oh, chair who's their own chair. And will be the
Yeah, then Bacrash. It do me said you.
It do me said you.
Oh, maybe so.
Ubi sa bet you know.
Sada one car will be the
Sasa ya dasi. O de o ha go pento kwaba.
The opinion is Sasa.
Sasa
Sasa.
Sasa takrade.
Edi Mayor.
MPP Sasa.
Yes, but saying
SAS or any nickname.
Okay.
Was it Nana Kumini Sasa?
Emma.
That will be an MPP.
What do you put in MPP?
Oh, Kwesi.
Kwesi.
You can't see people as a Musu Dimua cotton in about 10 years. Nikura owns the office that Jama Saman.
Now, only said Sasa no penny you come to China, dear. Or your student to him, sir?
I'm a student.
Sasa. I say 98.
Who pass in?
1 person and coach, dear. Nana Tasso.
Niti Sadanami Kano. In an ideal world, dear, Nkana Kwesi can bear no cry competence. But if you are saying you're ideal, and untinu considerations need be about the count.
Nana?
Yes, sir.
Minchawano. 8th December 2023. Obiako Puli Bibiaba. Nana Kumia. Dr. Baumia to announce his running mate by May or June 2024. I'll say, Kwame, Nana Kumia has been very consistent. He first said this on 8th December. Okay.
And considerations need become gender. Gender is important. If you say what you say, papers need be say chronicle, almost say. They put on kind.
Chronicle say Baumia to select woman. Female. Question on Mubisa.
Okay.
To choose female running mates.
Gender no musomo. Story. The gender so not she edin wo meboa.
Nyame wan wa ba me.
Na yema me Frema chief of staff so meboa. Omo mienu na Matthew mudi.
Akosia Frema na Toshi Esla Owusu ewa.
Lilian Kumasu Diaba.
Why?
For running mate.
Yes.
And now for the constituent.
Why?
For running mate.
Oh,
now we no
Kwesi ejano kre. Kwesi nyano kre.
Go far away free.
Away.
Would you met me?
Na me do
Go
echi.
far free hifa.
Kwesi me do echi nye why?
Kwame.
Me do echi. Where dey me do echi? Who would even think that way? Why na bedrooms are there?
Bro, Koka ni nse.
Oh, Kwesi.
Pacho.
Me too.
Omo dia go social media ni make. Koka ni nse say ni kunu no nya pause ni ade. Many of the comments said, "Person could be Nikunu and I." Nikunu was being considered as a running mate.
Niametene say Okudi Nikunu and I constituency.
Apart from that, running mate in the Nsoba.
Bra. A man for suit me stretching your man.
Kwesi partner stretching him. Obi stretching. Obi stretching him. Kwesi na stretching.
Yo, me that's it.
Na mean so much kind in the some so Akudi Nikuna adie. Na Nikunu a running mate.
He was in contention.
No, Nikunu a running mate.
Probably was he not in contention?
No, he wasn't.
Hey.
He was part of the speculation. Part of the speculation.
Speculation in contention in different.
Hey.
Me not speculation.
Ah, you.
You speculate just so you are in contention.
Masa, I know pay me now question. Pacho, why we dey for 1 minute. I know pay me now question. And I'm tea. Papa look at friends say. Morris.
I'm proud.
Lawyer. Na nia breeding say. Don kuma e wo race ni.
Kwesi. Yankweni. Kwesi yankweni.
The Morris Ampa asem na fi odi asem.
I know no aka. Onu ka say wo mo yes a mo hwe ye ne be show on smoothness.
Oh, Kwesi yankweni. Morris Ampa say. Oh, yankweni.
Wanka.
Minty by yankweni.
That just said nipa no is in
yankweni. Yankweni.
We need to do. Eti
when he be on.
Enti Kwame gender no ehu hia.
Yeah.
Regional balance so ehu hia. Social political parties here, especially NPP and DC. And some of the smaller parties cry. Offer candidate back free geographical north. So far back a free geographical south.
Yeah, okay.
Rollins breast so second term, first term okofa aka. And no because omokoye alliance. Yeah, so yakofa the same aka 1996 because no more alliance. But otherwise no. parties in here will be a balanced geographical alliance, like geographical balance. And also who here? Because if policy every be inclusion. And who here so lose sight of inclusion. Politics na bedding. Even the national constitution crowds are saying the choice of ministers now can count. There should be regional balance. Into who here inclusivity. Into when you are into your presidential candidate and your party, obeshare win, obeshare gender, obeshare competence, obeshare geography. Ninya who here. Now ush combine way nya na washe. And no crunch say still a month for Bejiatu. Mekai NPP 2008. Candidates be na flag bearer no nene dane so. Or take balance is in ya ban gender balance no your bar or take a ban geography no free north not take a ban and no mami kasa kwesi ashada so me yaw way back go because mandani host now you are doing it. It's also you are not doing it.
Doesn't make us I know your own interview. I'll be some. Intimation me be happy to papa. Make us I won't interview. I will be some back. Will be some me. I'm not disruptive. Me.
Never make us say keke.
Kasawi. I'm just small cover ban. A mood.
Let my son make
Candidate now presidential candidate ticket. On anyone. It didn't mind you.
Now, Kwame Sefakai.
Yes, Nana Kumia.
Me shall see a casa me can say, sa balances in yan,
here.
but I no cry, no chess out taking in ya cry now coffee ba a man for Benjinatu.
Yeah.
And I was giving one instance where 2008 Ubia na ye ni daniso. Or take boxes in ya, balance or take gender, take geography, religion. Bibia
and so man
so yanjinantum. Inti politics there. Anya science, anya a maths na 1 + 1 will be 2. Inti me kai me say me ba be ye me share politics ase. No be enemy o baby a. Ni ba constituency o Abrantie 33 32 yes ofri hinfa onye nkrani nipa na no meni da ne so no nkrani akuku damp where the party no ba constituency na kofa no ba nanso ye koye primaries me na mo wini nti politics there hu kakra I mean enye exact science nti nema pi kom nti ye be bo maame no abaso professor say yasan eyi no for the second time ebia this time no the excitement kakra beba take it no more ye be hwe enchibia NPP so ba mi aso be yi ne die na afi ya hwe se ne be no enti ye wish you well NDC and the new running mate. Kwame Medase.
Na kwa yes. Mami bisa minua na kumia asa.
And you now see mami Danny hosting. Mami bisa o question. Who be bisa ade now see enye mami nya. Afa ufia.
There be mankasa men.
Kwesi.
Mankasa mi susu.
Na so kan say nye e ma go say. Okay, me fa wo so ba no. Who be so bisa me question. Me mo e bisa me.
Na kumia me dase pass me suba boni no.
How you two say suba boni?
So no na ka me.
So man now can be no be bisa question I was go tiko apa me yes into the bisa me o bo me chi catch kwa bisa fe de me na madani host na ko have ko me bisa one me bisa three
some bisa ina me you no e ma
wo de
was kwa ko ka me miss 10 years kra ni mi see party e ko te men ya no aka de na unya information na wo de bro
yo pacho bisa me question say because o ye menu apa na ye din kopo into bisa me question ne kwa so
na kuna me dase tina pe wasa
sisa wo so ba no
masisa wadawo mama sisa msuba enye na kumia why na mko fa no a what tiki boxes ni na gender says all about kwame
gender suit me bema. That's true.
Bema ko yi ade na so ko yi bema what tiki gender
gender bema gender so ye bema
in context opening one ade bia ka say ye hwe context bema na ko yi and we ko yi na so what tiki gender box or bema opening
Unka hubi. Nasa nana kumia kaso considerations di bebre. Ah, inti ebia watiki bibia but ebia na bibi. I know. Me. Sa nana kumia na ebeka.
Oyimanu afa oyimanu so no problem.
No, kwesi na se maka me fa usuban. Enti nipa na make an asem. Ni dia free mitrim say but in America so ambassador to America.
Haji Ali Mama.
Haji Ali Mama.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Or take boxes ni ya. But say uwia esa odidi no bana party no ejitu. They even do take boxes in here, and some of us now were fully in support. Now party for Nibian Jantu. And they have to go to other people to aid. And but as much as possible, we are candidate, presidential candidate. We make sure say, Nipa no babe ya running mate. Or bet take boxes no because we will be on also the people babe come take it in a
yeah.
Tell them when you
that's what you man. I didn't see me engine too.
Oh,
me my catcher said me that I'm engine too. I'm engine too. No, they me them until go be sound. Because you ni bibia.
Me no say maka.
Okay. Mama show ni din.
Quick one answer na opinion abem or say the running mate of the NPP since 92 has been quite an easy decision for the flag bearer until 4th November 2023. This is because all previous flag bearers, 1, hail from the south, 2, being of Akan extraction, and 3, being of the Christian faith. These factors changed on November 4 last year. Accordingly, the permutations for MPP flag bearer and its options shall necessarily be different from that of any other flag bearer before him. That is why he cannot be in a rush, but must take his time in presenting his preference. He must 1, get it right, 2, bring an exciting running mate, and 3, present a potential vice president for this republic. We must never overlook these facts in any analysis of the MPP running mate. Carlos von Brazzi, somewhere in Accra. Good morning to Kwesi Pratt. Also, good morning to Kwesi Pratt. So, Unia Kuma.
Carlos, there's no one.
Well, Unia Kuma, no.
Carlos is pretty. Deputy Chief of Staff.
Deputy Chief of Staff Operations. Carlos von Brazzi. Kwesi Pratt say, Uchiao.
Uchiao, Pastor.
Share more than Kwesi.
I was meeting Chiao, sir.
Oh, Nana Kumia said at the end.
My cousin Nana Kumia, as far as I'm concerned, was special.
And they were coming, Bouncy be a while diabolic.
Yeah, well, you may be.
Nana, Monsieur, who paper now the bread, Monsieur, oh, can't. Electoral Commission was
Obeka can if you make opinion so na.
I am the say.
I said no mean can.
I saw no anka.
Separate topic.
No anka.
Can need the running mate ni enfan fa ho.
Enti Kwame am the say voter say consensus.
Adriana
Kobenkrom. Political parties no need electoral commission.
Professor,
since you say open who say one or boy tribunal there.
Some teacher no.
For bet December and we year baba.
And I'll try the one.
Everybody idea chatwa me some better. Nyame amom sa.
Thank you. Now show.
That we who then there. Na is sang na efiri die efiri ntia
babia ebrifia babia one can che obi di beba say na make sure nti kwame me da na ye nwa no mandisi omo akọ join IPAC minim faso na ndisi fi so obenya say yen fa yen kokan IPAC I mean hu faso so obenya free no mayom hu tintintin nti say yen ko na mo ye ko omo ko take decision wo IPAC parties na omni electoral commission e den kuta hu for elections na hu ne NTC ya se atwe hu afrim ko gina baby ye tintintin nti ha na omo ka se jama omo ko gina baby nka elections nka nkoso no two omo for no ayade nti no omo kwa join the IPAC na say parties ni ya any electoral commission e yenkuta hu die for elections na hu tise omunye CIB new CI I just said yeah no last election and one
they go
bo inkina na nkele free na ebeba so fine because they can wa ha say sa nebia digitalization tin obetimi identify from biometrics but and then machines come so beka me can say machine there etimi break it down to break it down na when you backup but ink in it there be a next election but that na you very very sure say you betimi a digital identification in here but at this time there him say machines etimi break it down nti ink no as a backup no afi date no 7th December in so much atum any problem ade bakon ha me ne ye nwan mo wo SDA omo de atuju ase Saturday no me ne da no danka omo na yomo ahomeda enti kebe yanka ye hwemu ma om ke hwemu ma om anka me kebe me de but assembly crime tia na Mr. Crab ye nwa no mentisifo say sada no John Maham said ni birthday was a down ti omompene emiensesa say oh now we seems they asem
the birthday I mean
na me ti so mo be can say ni birthday
John Mahama 29th day no when the case asem
Saturday na
anya eduji ta wa kudam so koka
me ti so be ka
eduji kwa mi wa eduji be kasa sam
oh there's a video going around amebo okoka or baby was it neat if
yeah anya eduji but obi
eduji
lawyer eduji ne kwa kasa sam
one guy
eduji
so obi a ye beto aba na ni de ne obi
yes eduji say o say the dana ye beto aba na ye dey aye wo no na Ghana politics ye to aba no dey a na we win bibi
mo say eduji tamakro the superstition about politics musa
you don't believe for them
I can't believe it we dey be ni mo na mi
oh kwesi bi kwa mate
superstition
oh
on day of birth I don't know okay eduji tamakro and Ghana say the crowd na
Kwame kwesi practice so say eduji
kwesi you don't believe it
how can I believe say eduji tamakro at his level and so on such superstition in na yan fan boy ho ba
oh
how can I believe this
okay bomba kwesi kwesi so njimindi nti obefi se me na masheda
no fast sending na osi Mahama the birthday
all this sending
is here but kwesi
eduji tamakro
because mama can send back on show so superstition ya Kenya o see edudi ntia ama ya mashowi I can show even John Mahama engage in superstition what is all can say election no lose any juju and tricks and NPP for the flag Ghana for any so oni if papa is supposed Kofi amamani o said Kwame Mukoligi.
Oh, Kofi Adoma Nwanweni.
Kofi Adoma Nwanweni. Mahama Kachi and say, oh, election year 2016. I don't know your president no lose here. MPP for the juju and tricks. Occult.
So cut and paste that there now they can say.
Oh, I know why.
Kofi
Adoma Nwanweni interview.
Cut and paste yes idea.
One Adoma cut and paste.
Yes.
But I heard Mahama himself say.
Yes, our voice or the day now context no may be different.
Are you accusing him of something? Because
are you accusing?
But say how can? Okay, I see what you mean, yes. Matthias.
That's a fact. That's
initially can be na nipantias.
But Mahama and Kas but Mahama and Kasa won't me for those won't me manipulating the voice nene lips to say so. And that to be criminal.
No.
Say bina we interview I had the idea
it's accepted in journalism. So form is accepted, it's used a lot.
In 2%.
And it's meant to be
na and that moment opinion can say biana.
Kwesi make sure say John Mahama said those words and yet Kofi Adoma na de ko share no. Mahama now can about a Juma waye. Ntine no wan wase eto abetia na Kofi bisa say debensa no ka ejuma waye na Kofi krasi na ejuma we nya waye na Ghana for anti no say sookrapo wantia na chese so hu say a
number of those interviews I'll send 20 of them to
but say enya no kwaria say Mahama Nkasa I'll be surprised say up to now no.
It's on the light side. Those interviews.
No, but that's dangerous. Putting words in somebody's mouth.
No,
and
your own words. Your own words. Mm-hmm. But the context will be changed.
But it's your words.
Your own words.
But it's your words and the editing.
The context,
and the editing.
The context is changed.
But and yet, Bibia on can no their concussion. That's what should be clear. Into no believe say. Elections, no juju superstition.
Okay, somebody brought it away. The newspaper in Timinka said in the words, NPP used juju to hide my good works. April 26, 2021. Kofano Kofi TV now the same place.
A report from the interview.
Okay, so we'll leave it there. Until Jose, we a daily guide for networking will be this Sunday. As the former President Mahama has caused the stay as he has attributed his successive 2016 and 2020 electoral defeats to superstition. He said he was very sure the ruling MPP caused his rejection by the electorate through spiritual means. According to him, he did everything possible to transform the country during his one-term presidency. Sadly, he bemoaned the electorate seemed not to have seen his positive works. Mr. Mahama, who was being interviewed on Kofi TV, said there were two factors, namely physical and spiritual, that led to his electoral defeat. He goes on and on and on. Anyway.
Kosi wati. Mahama na nkasa no into the uye eduti kwen free mo. Ne boss John Mahama na nkasa mo no. He attributes these things to spiritual and occult. Nti enye eduti nkwa. But like I'm saying Saturday day no yen no yen stick it to it because it will be birthday or something. Me dey na me ya ne say 7 day for no. But almost me pa ma chow. I'm vote no so no. Bible mu kra no say give to Caesar. Me kan do trima. Yesu can say for Caesar de ma no. Na fa Nyankopon so de ma no. Enti omo hu election no as a civic duty. Na omo hwe omo kwagina na omo meto aba on the 7th day because omo thousands of followers. Say omo beka so omo followers no omo and take part in the elections no so. Omo be deprive omo followers no of a civic duty. And elections no so na hu hia ukoyi nipa obabe members of parliament, presidents, nipa omo no bekuta the public purse or money sika e be bia de kwan de o man sika be faso say nipa na be take his decisions no enti say wan fa ho anjimu a na wo ye wo ho na bible na em no aka say Fasiza dear mano. Nafanya coupon so dear man. Tima pa macho minyam SDA. Me de minyanki timi ye BBC sama home. Ye ko ye ni me bia next election 2028. Ye be say timi nya bre na hwe sanse minya. Ne per election day and shedan ha obia. But Banisa for 2024. Jomus Omunshare na Omuntimi Mom Crawford. And
just a chop palani.
Yeah, no Momokonkotuaba. Kwamedasi.
Nana Kumiamedasi, 28 minutes to 11, Peace 104.3. And 12 of March. And Woda Alexia Brown McCarthy, you're 30 years old today, wherever you are within hearing range of my voice. Happy 30th birthday to you, Alexia Brown McCarthy. Enjoy your day. And also to little, well, now it's a teenager, you're 13 years old today, Nana Manyante Chua Osei of Family Life International School, Achimota Petroleum. Happy 13th birthday, Nanaman Nyantichua Osei. It's from your mom, ACP Dr. Phyllis Osei and the family. So ACP Dr. Phyllis Osei and the family to your darling daughter, Nana Ama Nyantichua Osei. And to our very own darling boy, Kwesi Abuaje. Happy birthday to you, darling boy, Kwesi Abuaje. Moving on up, yes, the launch of the Ghana Apprenticeship Program. Ochina launch of the Ghana Apprenticeship Program on the theme Fostering Creation via Apprenticeship Training at the Wesley Towers Ridge in Accra. Special guest of honor, Vice President Mamudu Bawumia. Other guests, Yao Educhum, Minister for Education, Dr. Freche Asamoah, Director General CT Vet, the German Ambassador to Ghana, and the Country Director of World Bank, Omunyina Bewoho Ochira. Prof. Bachobrim.
Yes, sir. I can't wear dreams.
Yeah, one headrooms.
I'm going to write 2 topics.
May walk papers on silence.
Silence.
No, 2 papers on silence.
As a tool of communication?
Yes.
Why silence?
Oh, so to be a we di kra invariably also communicate. Obi no obi can say no so mesem.
Communication.
Yeah, communication. Yeah. Very deep communication.
So, but
Nana Kumia say ya ho kire. Ya so kire.
The role of silence in communication.
The role of silence in communication.
Role of silence. It coming. Me sha say free Professor Nana Opoku Jane Opoku Ajamal. I mean, na why am a boss of that?
Oh, sir. Tell me about UCC. No?
UCC now, or you dean for the Faculty of Arts.
Okay.
It is a me part-time being, you know, I said a choir, could draw on now on one end or so answer.
Hey.
And now, from baby, so meaning or the same area, or your literature, or your African literature, maybe your oral literature.
Okay. Obisimin Kancho say one nice thing about silence, it can't be repeated. So unka he obi ntun timi waka so kan say but
so man can
say
e come
yes
and o de ageman me nua kuma de ageman e to me shia na my friend me nua ba no from me nua ba ma.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yes enti every day say e bobo me nua ba din say e ba wo NDC mu nyina ono na president, the obey president, I had original me to Abaman say president, or then and sudden not dreaming Bibia, a sin say, or my bonny chidom now on any.
A quick one on the silence. We saw at the correction about say actually the quote is silence cannot be misquoted.
Okay.
Into question, all points is what he makes. Or say silence cannot be misquoted, not cannot be repeated, but cannot be misquoted.
And I come say,
thank you, Kojoti, for that one.
I'm almost young Ghana. To me, in free.
I've been saying,
Wakwa Kodru, a full professor. And now, Ope, say, or more administration, more head of department, deans, acquired the first female vice chancellor. It is animal to me in free. Or by a minister for education. And I'm a
no correct.
Yes. ansa na obeye VIP VIP na kokuma se no it come onim de or a member of gas and so Ghana Academy of
Arts and Sciences.
Yes. Dear baby, and not here. Tea, and no say Ghana na to be a send ya share man man some na yana and from Fubacas or Mroti. Said to Sardia and car. Did you say what could be peno na or Mampeni Dada Mahama say obesa the number? Ono na one nkofo atrase adwene se me de no be kame ho a to say de me de no kan ho no a ebabua me a kame obi antumi nye no emfiri nsa ba me pa ya say ifiri sabre koya onyame ma na ahoden so nko
amen
o hwe daily guide e chi a em say parliament obi ko kan say old nana old nana
ene afenyo market enra blue super
nti neba bi o ha o kan differ na e so he contest so baby a ugina ni ni persia ho
speaking
the entia o kan was a felt dey bebre wa hwe na ekotia pe na yi felt dey na free ho na dey attendie na ekosha nan e ba san so amwa nti mempai bonne say nyame ma na hoden o hyase o mo be kwa o ya we di we friend twa amantamfi obi twa amantamfi a eche say ofri kro we so no okwa ha kwa ndi sino no me bo nkro tepa ba me unim ntapa
there be eden
akwazi ato nteda yes nteda ato nse no they ato no so na friend pa
okay
it sometimes we won't say ebinum you so tie dom to so nom de cement paper ebe onso amom rezi bibi kakra nom de nti utu epa na bia na omon to no bi mfitire no omo ye dede na o say epa no bo no omo tu ni nyina
empa no
number sa akọbọ no ba bi fofo do bon krotepa ufri krowe so na ukokrowe so eya dwuma edin obe ko Ghana fa na nyina nti obehia ahodem foforo bi ewo numu se de obetumi de aye na dwuma eti yesre nyame nhira ma no na omfa ne se adwuma e de ahye ne nsa no enye oko a emre oko a edin enye dan nkofo do mo nsa be kyerkyere nso atenie de utumuta o bajibi de nyame ma na koma obetumi ade sa ne ma no nyina nso ahini mu dukame de meka ewo eno
Professor Kofi Ejikum oyeni tietia tew no sorry so anya fe ne ba betwe mu tintintin bia eti yebenya America ka die asori ne aka no so Odeshi Chairman General. I wish Odeshi Nana Kwesi Jang Apenting a happy birthday. He was my classmate. Nana Kumia and Kwesi Pratt, honestly, are a very good and interesting pair, a bit like Tom and Jerry. Odeshi Ajabing in Hacho. Talking about Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajiman, I understand there were near fisticuffs in Parliament when Afanyo Makin, contributing to a debate, remarked that she is over 70 years. The mere reference to her age drew daggers from Abla Jifa Gomashi and the NDC caucus, suggesting Afanyo had denigrated womanhood. KSK, these guys have soon forgotten how Nana Akufo-Addo was ridiculed in opposition because of his age. Do you recall Lydia Sayam Alasan was greeted with bloody widow placards? Yeah, I remember that one. Bloody widow. Anyway, say Ghana for ya ne refia de. But because bloody widow pa. Say Obama and Pokwa say anyway, it doesn't mean if it was wrong then we should continue. Okay, and then this one says okay. Okay, let's move on. Lamte King Rashid says, tell Nana Komia politics is all about strategy. Well, I'm sure he knows that very, very much. Somebody was born on the 23rd of May. Okay, Master Planner Junior Kintampali. All I said was someone was born in May. It's only because Nana Komia can say it could be May. Well, someone was born in May.
Yeah, no country.
Nana said, from May 1st to 31st, you will never be brave. It's because someone was born in May.
Na contest me a day.
Context.
Yeah.
Oh, and it'll be so church or how.
Afeefie de akakaye ba.
Medasi. Say your boss for Isa cry on me. June 20. Nyame adoma.
Oh, come me last year there.
This year so.
That me to studio.
It is studio. Was
the coffee pa.
This is June 20.
Yeah, 20th of June.
We sit down one ba.
Do actually be why senior dey aye no na.
Kwesi da wutu kwan ya menya day.
Now
Because last year my birthday na Tuesday.
Venezuela.
Na kwesi ni ha. Kwesi na who kwasam inti afin ko baby a.
Kwame.
Me nya kwesi Japan ti dey ni bi.
Wa dance need at studio.
E dey na na akomia.
Na meti ha.
Pa.
Na kwesi ko Venezuela. Now birthday.
Na akomia wa nya baby a nkasa Venezuela.
Me kai dan mo car park yo kra na.
Hey.
Na me kra ya swagu me am the coffee pa.
Last year la body bijoteur. Last year last 2 years yeah.
June
20th.
Yeah, na follow Tuesday na me yenda. Na question say election day.
Na follow Wednesday crab me ba.
And the baby ah.
Baba ko jamu pese say di me no da.
But more than I check die before na my assault.
Oh, mun check him me June 20th.
Either Monday or Wednesday.
Yes, Thursday.
Thursday baba.
Sada ndio penye ku ha.
Mbesi safari.
Wati? Yes, sada mbesi safari. Nana yempon.
Yo Kwame, nzemre ni centimeter ni tell.
Me da si.
Say tis a John Kuma de na nambwa.
Oh, e bia.
Say and I mean who last topic you know. Say no more last topic.
Aye.
Now the mode my Kwame a branch ni ewu. Sama epiepie no. It is a bufu pa. E bufu. You see your poison.
Yes.
Sana we share videos POB. Na Kwame, there is a confusion kakra ho. Say wa kwa di when you food poisoning.
Yep.
Huh? E say wa di aduane bia na enye.
Ebia ya nnuane ye.
Ya nnuane ya na sa say.
Anasa say na bibi wo mu.
Eno ye nyia once a while betu ya kodidi oba bi obehu na fawo yam. Bekai penfo be call party be of authority na tente dwana mpodiam sad na omunya obi asi kwan mu fa bush. So we him say
kwesi yasem. Ma we fi asem.
O bi stand as man the boy. Kwame nti
I'm not for real bush.
Kwame.
Yes sir.
Serious nti food poisoning.
Yeah.
Say wako di aduane bia and shed any one jana say aduane say. And no ye different say obiama poison or the poison to aduane mo ama.
Yeah.
Them say sa confusion no ena nipa ni be ena say okodi bibi ma fani yam na chese obi na edi bibi akotuma man, which is totally wrong. Totally wrong. Now, you say that into mumbi no pen de dwane ma. Now why na a share that say or the poison e kwa kugu adwane mu de ama.
Obi akodi.
Kuma ni wuntu.
Omunti minche oni pakro.
Debi. Loko kan say o na running mate be yi kuma running mate. That time no crap na MPP. Ye ni presidential candidate. October last year, any presidential candidate.
In fact, as of October last year, the only flag bearer was John Mahama. In Tibia, no bear John Mahama running. That make a say.
Now,
Ose. Oh, that's any speculative.
That's speculation. Okay.
It will be see. Oh, that's it. Yeah, it's a person.
Now then, to be the poison. Kwaku Johnny Mama wound to me and there's a running mate. Wouldn't be person the running mate. Kuma person the running mate. That's our time in October. Na NPB any presidential candidate.
Peace FM.
Yeah, presidential candidate na kwe running mate. In this answer, mono ni pana ikenka sa semono. Omunjai kan ten. Na to sumienu. Esi osofobi. no so say who mo can say shem Ashwashenkom. Inti sa atiti inti na ma John Kuma wife anka sa bre o di areho kese chen yenum kwa etie kra areho aye di if a son the way near ni John Kuma tin na ne yere
can you imagine
na isan sense mi ama ne yere ama areho no say so she had to more force no she had to come out to deal with that because I said me kokoso
mentam premier nkasa we dey ka
to deal with it oba
open say be say nkwasasem
kwame oba nikun akababi e was akwan so ye no kwa etie kra ya send your name John Kumoti. Nani no more force no ma she had to come out to deal with sang because I said say obi na ashada ko poison niku na me shen come say me who say niku why say she had to come out yesterday obi me can say
kunafo ana kunani
because a matne na reho no a wesin she had to come out time na enra mama no kasa wie and metie na misi na dey be na na kwhye nkom say to be sending me video
na ayo
o tie share kom no kra po
commissioner
utia is it will be Nigeria
so we dey mention me home
contest be a teacher now discriminate teacher that you have to present all the sides
them professional interest
into Kwame
yes
commissioner
in commissioner
untiasia video audio norm the same no she say mehu deputy minister na nyamia peja no de na si baabi pa na so nkrofo attack no enti debe na hu ye did you see him raised by God to a certain place or you saw him being attacked which
saw both
you saw both so which one is true
and one deputy minister
was it deputy minister of finance
so which one is true to commission which one did you see which one is true because one or two also who say Yakupon pigeon na baby that's what you saw and then you also saw some people attacking him so which one did you see
both
so which one is true
both
how can both be true
how can both not be true
because they contradict
but Nana at the end of it all
no also who a vision
exactly
and newspaper who vision
yes
that's different from newspaper
so your possible running mate your pejano
na nyankopon pejano nyankopon ntimi mbɔ ne ho ban nyankopon no pejano ntimi mbɔ ne ho ban
no question oye aje question ni boafu ache
brutal
question mami wie
who say religion now
question yeni manana wie na me bra so
me ya the change but we now so far
mami who say religion
I don't know Kwame
yes Dana
commission just nim cuz open you at your audio also who say Yankopon apija no de si baby the highest level of government and also who say nkofo attacking no enti nya na hu ye did you see God put him somewhere or you saw people attacking him so he couldn't go
he saw God put him
what
there
did
then
God show you
was nyami paja obia obenya tamfo so a omo ebenya nanka nyami
but also who vision so which one did you see
he saw both there's no inconsistency
there's on life I don't know enti
I can't name the person can
yeah
Kwame mami bi na kwesi fa so kwesi asem ye de enti Kwame
yes sir
Nancy Abekai restaurant be was lego me
yeah okay food poisoning as me by
serious
yeah
Madam Fubi was involved
really
3 days no hospital could did a restaurant. Ma, say food and drugs, so said they
I'm closing it down. Restaurant crab a patch out near
food poisoning.
Watch it.
The great antimony, okay, CBC no.
Azar.
Yes, antimony. Sure, serious one BC on home years ago.
Hey, I'm for
pride, pa.
It's food poison. What could you journey a young in the yana join? I say, and there were hot tempia. Now, a different from say, also being a food poison, nature's will be a shed at the poison.
Be a
tuned.
No. Don't just answer.
Only the hotels in your Accra, and I say no, my relaxing Accra. Now, I'm on for my dear here. Say O'Connor so did last year on park him on make just a debby. Usually call for you or as when near you or say park him mommy. I know some missing moment, they be no my guys are practicing. But I some pack here and in man from come debby. They refuse because storing foods a kwanya overstuff e bia na ukofie unyanko fie akugina baby na aduane ne say now they question ochina ba because hotel no for aduane na e
yeah.
They used to be very cautious about those things, but yeah, on five if you abonti they forget. Now go find if you abonti by now be did you as assemble because hotel for. Anyway, now
but you say na o me no penny dey aduane bro because o me no more die aduane. I'm no more die aduane. O me no, I'm now say come down more die aduane. Emma omuyem ni omuyem etwem de dada. Ne no was forced yesterday to come and talk about Yari ne Haniku. Yemu bia ye klo ye nim se na niku non tiapo. Eni nim Yari kwa ne han. Because yemu bi so de ni din komo. Na mo de kofa seminar bia kotu ne draw because no you are shem account shem ema mami mo force no to come out and speak because atete ne does. Nti kwami.
Amen. Crazy? Yeah, Pong.
Sir. Three topics.
Crazy, Brem.
Electoral Commission share today. Tell me that.
Quick one, Nana Obisi Nyawakanoda say there's a huge difference between food poisoning and poisoned food. Two different things. Question about your also.
I think as Electoral Commission on the today. Say many every day. I didn't need some manager. I said why you can't money round.
Question Electoral Commission in uncle. How many uncle be any uncle? Now you try adwin and I would say adwin strongly. And I get the idea too. But only one Electoral Commission one uncle.
Say Ghana card should not be the only of verification.
Almost your magic.
Emuntuka. Indelible ink is emuntuka and so on. Yakika ya call round about the eka and yajatu. Ebe famisa masa boko intukwe biye
Debbie.
Na
crazy.
Any I don't come as them. Say near no name dikanya abaga na memu how. If I normally no, what it will be else can be a muka. We are you. Ana meboa. Na ya. Omo mu jijire mu no kra na emi. Professor Tamils. Yen kan wie you. Besin de gusuka. Government doctor titiri pathologist na dia hwe akire ne a eku no aye ho report kura chi no kura no ministers ye ho press conference. Kwa me bo de ka tim se me bo.
Omwa
Ministers minister adwuma da minister for you so empempen so ayedui minister for to be ko press conference Professor Mills autopsy report you go release and so on. And one ekosu na no kureni me pese me kanu boko
yero
aye time ni ekosu ye time ni tial ma ferry ye duma ye opani ye duma ye the Rubadumai. And Sana Becca Bibino, I said, we not engineer so and Sana Waka, young can some try, young tron some try, engineer so pepebi and Sanyaka. Now, what's my radio? So now, I wouldn't say a kuno. Why the kuno? I know, Penny. Wouldn't say Nipa Kuno, one of the highest crimes everywhere in the world. So Kunipa is one of the highest crimes. Now, wouldn't say ye kuno. And I wouldn't inquire a fast with the kuno. And I wouldn't know kuno. And I would radio soka. Now, at the police station, what do you see? And the media, Ebiana, no more can you credit. Possible, so almost said yes, sir. Ye Kunipa, or Bushan, or Muhun, kuno. Investigate. It's in Tempara. Almost a kuni in a form of evidence to come police. That's all.
That's almost your monkey.
Hey, wouldn't say a kuni powder, your kuni pardon, call fast kuna, Becca, Umbecca. Alabraka Kwame, I know the police for they have a right to arrest.
Are you?
And I may what Kwame. Me what they catch me. Some me tea. Meaning say a kubi. Minim kwaya fa sukuno and minim yokuno and I'm saying ko police to be in chimi.
One time sharp.
Why a violation of human rights? A protection of the society, a national security matter. Intermediate near Kokrokoo no emi hu se binu man ka say to me ba but you ka me minim yokuno obiaka oso nim yokuno
Mentia no Martin almost say a poison. No more evidence.
Masa. Now winning say a poison. Winning time a deposit. Winning say Biani be near the command on your deposit. Winning your dear
you must know.
It's easy. It's more from when you are some running dream. After they are bremo. Now me, I'm hoping that this will be an important lesson for some of the political leaders in this country. Na sadia no mo ye no mbeja o munjai time and na Professor Mills obi ne ku why ne ku Professor Mills why ne ku no ne ekoi ani ne mo ye about Professor Mills and the same thing look at that the same thing ala kwami secretary
there
so bi ne ku Professor Mills yanko photo see report mbra no man panin no amu so agiaginam papa no anu ebi na esi donkuma bi eso ya munja sana muyesa muye ferry too much muyesa ni ferry
ferry men ferry
Ghana pa o sadifo de to Kwame Nkrumah Ghana ye be kan sampa dream sampa se ne be ya ye ho beto ye no we ne ku no na we ne poison no na we ne chim ne kon o ga say Professor Mesu kwa de so bi ne chim ne kon dear semuni
Kwesi me that say but former national youth organizer of CPP, or say, well, current former national youth or say Kofi Akwa. You, Chairman General, I guess we have to stop sending messages into your program because you won't read it. It is very sad, But by the way, tell my uncle Kwesi Pratt, his seat as the chairman of the publicity committee is still there, given him by the Central Committee in 2020. We are yet to hear his acceptance. By the way. Soprano enyum. Oh, okay, Nidin. Okay.
Sana onkweju man.
No, yeah,
onkweju.
Kwesi Pratt ko awo. Prof.
Yes, sir.
Pacho yen to aso.
Tell 9 pound.
Me Judy.
They didn't can yeah.
Hey, obviously Miss Antimony Day was 2004. I just 20 years ago. Wow.
That's an only full story.
There conflict intimidate me chaso. About
food poisoning.
Poison food. Well, no, need you say poisoned food.
Obi share that.
Sani ete.
Indeed.
They're dangerous.
Come Electoral Commission da omase. Adwuma bia esi wo se eye o ma adwuma ese mo ye boa o ma adwuma no. Nyina so ba ko ne kabiotie.
Kabiotie.
Yes, nipa na mo ho no enya dan a yes yeah the adwuma na hye mo nsa but mo ya mo man nti etori bi no man no can be na mo de toto niam bi hu na mo hwe na eye na mo gituma eboa onum sa ne e ba beto aba bi afik no am na om tete empaso afoforo aka ho
yeah new constituencies
yes and he say de ba ya na say ya fan sa mesre SDF no nkoto begu fom se ya dom kesi o
papa
na USDA for free ho a ya asoran nkae bi omoso memre da na omoso minim ba bia osiam GD4 no Sabia Church
yeah omoso to me
omo kwa asoran memre da omo nuanum bi a GD4 bi omoso wo kwa ho omoso kwa memre da apostle kodwo safo ono so wo dom omko memre da dise se memre da fo nyina ka se eye homedanti ye nto aba yan hu nipa dodo a omo be yi omo afim
yeah MYM
onu se ebia ato University of Ghana da
exams time no
exams time emma for at the university no e court e ko to a high court
okay
se eda omo eyom homeda adenti na yese yese omo nkotwere nso hwe akọ ye ba nyina yebu asem no nia university ye se da bia ni ho a eye homeda ye ntwere nso enti kwasiada kopem juada obia
the transocial all the
da bia
into it mean for religion and family okay
obi that special
yeah because the baby
Sunday to Monday every day be
obida
enti that phone gramophone to me can say and I send then a some da and now methods phone can say kwasiada enti yan kotrem so he enti say ya trem so he da bia
apofo nka se brother ye kopo
enti Sunday to Sunday mesre SDF ne omo som memre da nyina se omada roma oman ho donti mesada mensa yem oman ho
donti na aba no ankoto bia atoro bia na wa wudi hu abro wan heya na obi a enka wo fam de ni so oba mu kra
no aba
ko bia be kwa koto ama te mesro mo na o de omunya da krope nyame mfa nche ye nyina na ye nkoto aba be badjon kuma de no so a kame onum se okwa yi ase a kunafo no ya na bibi hye ne nsem a ye nchia no
yes
nti go chia ukuri tra no ene ma mienu de di kan se nipa no te bia o mu na awreho na hye no so no nya sa bra na de kasa ko hye no
yeah
iti kunafo no ke be ya ka te hodin na o twene ene ma
memrempu ye de hye na no
oni ne kun bakuna inchechemu bakuna etoso nde no ye mema dwamanfo nti na ye sa
na se wonko titi omonsem
wonto mo ba se mo ba no
onti kwase onti bi da se na ye won
so mama bi o se opa o ti wunsem e kire se de o pa kire o se o we de se ye de enche pio etwam wia mi ana mo ho
oh
yeah
question tida awampa
la
pass na
so de be ya e ba bone ho ban no ma obi antia
no
it is John Kuma yire sabre asem we ato no a edi na hen bi
eni na oche
adenti na ese e kohye ne kasa ye pepia no a ema nema ese oka ya manaka
yeah
kwame ya nena mi wiase obia yare
she
obia biara utiri nya oya omfimo ya oya wachi bremo ya oya adena obi yare anka ye ne kokko amusam ma piepia ma abetoja ya besre owo de da ho ma ye nyina o etise obi wu na ekiri nsem no koye hwanya na yi owo no krempo afri ho se nkoma nkofo die eyese yese e ban na duro ye de ade bi koma no eno no mhwe ye nhwe se abrantie ni monyamfo mfi
openi
ye nenetia
ojan kuma nya hana no cha
ye nenetia na nyame apagya ne kakra na wawu wafiri mu ya de ya adwene say na aduane de ma on obi die na obi fe dodo ntina on de anka no ahu hia
ebufu se
ye besre say ye ma areho na ye wu mu no ye ntra mo se
me na mo so
enti kwame me gina
na say ebufu
me sra mama obufu no nkofo
open me ne me ya ne se senka bibi fu franka mia miko GJ komoka National Media Commission komoka Media Foundation for West Africa komoka ya the radio ni TV hwe ne ye de yenya titwa ne ye hwe
na GJ nya no an koka na mo aso mo twa GJ sisa
David kwesi obi entwambo GJ
it's true na say nearby
kwesi obi entwambo GJ
na say nearby ya buru nsanchefo ne ade
yenya na say support GJ
meba na yenya na support here
into why no
populist
why na kai bonidin
ya I go for there no kafa
oh ye ne nya adwen
endi kwame
ye ne nya adwen ana wo kwesi ne nya adwen
me ye de na me
ye ne nya adwen na ye ne nya
endi kwame me kra no ye ma okunafo ene abusuafo no nyina
ya ko
enkenka emma waja wo machire wo ensian mu a
don kuma so say na
why
aha kwa ho
nini say kwa ho tina ma tree break
e tree break
no kase
sasa na wo worship
tree break no kase enti nyame kan wo
amen na ko me me da se na pay
me da se
kwesi prato boshi me da se Professor Yoku me da se na me ka says Roberto Spesa called Robert and Sons say they give you the very best when it comes to your optical services. Reach out, find Robert and Sons today for anything that has to do with your lenses, your eyes, visual field testing, retina damage, all day comprehensive eye testing with very modern equipment. If you're looking for the best eye specialist, reach out to Robert and Sons Optical Services. You'll find them in Adabraka, also in Osu Dankwa Circle, Tema Community 6, Wager, East Legon, Adenta, Kumasi, Ahunjo, Kofodia, and the new ultra-modern Abrepo Junction branch in Kumasi. Robert and Sons Optical Services, seeing is believing. I gotta go, man. Happy birthday to your mother-in-law, Mrs. Mavis Yasewa Uachimesium. My name is Mrs. Mavis Yasewa Uachimesium. It's from Samuel Ochre and the wife Mildred Ofosu Banfo Ochre. Make way for Kofi Kumbilson. Yeah, boy, Marching. The day will be good, I promise you. And so, as always, should you stop to say a prayer, remember to say one for me too. God bless. Good morning.